So today was my first day meeting with the owner, Carl of C&J Well Drilling, and you must have a well before you build your home here. In this part of Tennessee, and most of Tennessee has wells, and I'm excited. I've never had well water before, at least I can't remember. Maybe I did growing up, but I want to show you the experience of drilling a well, and there's a lot of things I learned from Carl and his family, his son. So you'll hear it throughout the process of the video. You're going to actually see them drill the well. You're going to actually see my water come out. It's so exciting. This company is amazing. If you're in Tennessee, please call them. The front. So give me an idea, lengthwise. So it's probably gonna take up most of it. So we're kind of standing looking at the front of it? Yeah, I would say, yeah, the driveway is gonna go from here, and the front of it, yeah, it's gonna be here. Backyard is gonna be back there. So I don't know if you want to put it back there or over there. So generally speaking, they'll put your septic. Have you got your perk test done yet? Yes, it's gonna be up front. That's where almost just in front of where that car is. Because that's where the land was perked. Yeah. So you're gonna have to put a grinder pump and a lift pump. Got it. Okay. Well, I mean that's the deal. Those guys are they're picky there. Yeah. What you thinking? I didn't mind. We can put it if it's here. So consideration: 25 feet from the property line. Off of that, I'm assuming that's probably it right along in there. Yes. And then. There's some fence further back there, and my property actually goes further back. So we don't want to. I would get it somewhere where a car doesn't back over it or get near it. So then, over there, or along over there. You want to do the honor? Ah, y'all videoing? Okay. So how wide is it gonna be? 3. So the well cover is like 3 foot by 5 foot. Okay. It's not very big, like a big doghouse, kind of. Aw. So I think it could be anywhere? Yeah, for the most part. Okay. Maybe right here? Is this okay? Yeah. This is my second flag. I planted this flag the other day saying where the property line is going to be. Second flag. Perfect. Cool. I mean, unless something crazy happens, like, rains, we will, we'll be here tomorrow. Okay, awesome. Can I video it? Oh, yeah. Yes, I want to go, I'm going to make a YouTube channel eventually. Yeah, well, I have aspirations, but I have zero, so far, performance on that. Yeah. Well, I can send it to you. Yeah. I'll do that. Well, they have, the guys, it'll probably be my son that'll be here. And those guys will, they'll get in here. It'll probably... I tell you what we'll do. We'll shoot you a text before we come. Okay. They might move the equipment this afternoon. I don't know. Okay. And they will. So it looks like you got gravel coming down over here, right? Yes. Yeah. What you thinking? Move it over? Well, okay, no. So what I'm thinking is, if it rains, would you be okay with it somewhere over in here? Sure. Sure. I mean, if it rains like tonight, to get the machine in, well, I could stay tucked in along this gravel. Okay. And as long as I keep my front tires, it's all-wheel drive. I get it. Yeah. For the rain. Yeah. Actually, that's our target. Okay. But we will somewhere between there and here. We'll try to keep it either there or back over near this. So, just how far does your property go all the way? How far back? There's a fence back there. Okay. So it's not the pond. Is not it. No. So this gravel right in here, this road wouldn't need to be open in the future? No. Okay, so if we kept it over here, all right, that's it. Again, we have drilled a lot of wells for people that have run over their well. So that's why I advise, a few things about state requirements, plus get it where you don't drive over. Cars, that's where go right in there. Cool, we'll try to get right up there and get everything going for you. Let me try.
Look them. I hope this do me. Just press the little white button. Ready? Wow. Look at all this. This is going to be amazing. This is where the well is going. Well. perfect. Don't it look like this flag was meant to be here, guys? Woohoo!
Take, and I will let you know as soon as it's done. So let me, I guess I'll give you a little brief education. Okay. So where's your water coming from? In West Tennessee, it's kind of unique. All of our water in West Tennessee comes out of layers of sand. So they say, you know, whoever they are. Whoever they are. Yeah, I know, they always say that, but they say that we were covered with a glacier back, you know, millions of years ago, and that weight of that glacier broke the limestone. If you go to the Tennessee River, you're not familiar with it here, but as you get it, Tennessee River is a dividing line. West Tennessee, everything west of the river is layers of clay and sand. Wow. And the sand is our aquifer. So we will drill down till we find the sand that we're looking for, and then we'll drill to the bottom of that layer of sand, and then we'll set a screen all the way at the bottom and encase it all the way to the top so it's completely sealed. Wow. And then around that screen, we'll put a commercially seeded gravel pack. Looks kind of like rock salt. So what it's going to do, it's going to hold that sand away from the stream. It kind of gives you a lot of infiltration of water, but it also turns around and helps keep the sand out of the well. So, but now in Florida, a lot of the wells are drilled similarly. Just depends on where you are, but it just depends on where you are. So you go to Middle Tennessee, and they drill with a completely different machine than what we do. It's completely another animal.
We're gonna see water coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, you'll see a pump. They usually will drop a pump in it the day that they drill it, because ideally we like to try to pump it off one or two, either the day of or the next day from the time we drill it, get all of our drilling fluid out of it. So the crazy part is we don't know if we hit water or not. So but there's enough data out there that we can make, you know, really good guesses these days.
Wow. So. And I heard that you have to get filters for your pump or something. Filters for.
I wouldn't think.
Okay.
So generally, I mean here.
Okay.
I mean, sometimes there's little pockets of iron.
Do you guys maintain the wells?
Yeah, we do maintenance. I mean, whatever. So we maintain our wells. We don't do a lot of service work for the general public. But now we do service everything we install. Okay. For the life of it, if it's a problem and if it's in warranty, we take care of it free of charge. And if it's not, we send you a bill.
Did you get a call from a Bobby Talk this morning?
Guys, now they're putting in the well today. Everybody's busy.
There's plenty left over if you want a piece.
We ate breakfast. I just ate breakfast. How y'all doing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Which one's the son?
Aretha, this is mine.
I got greasy hands. Yeah, don't look at him.
That's Teddy. That's Chris.
Hey, Chris.
That's John, a.k.a. Paco. And this is Kristen.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Guys. I'm excited. So I'm making a YouTube channel. That's why I want the video. You guys.
Yes, you'll be on film today.
Yes.
So again, best behavior.
You look good. Your makeup looks good and everything.
Oh yeah. There's always that. Look at that. You know, it's hard for them to separate YouTube from TikTok.
Right. That's what it was. And then she caught a clip of it and put it on TikTok. You're right. Yep.
I got a 13-year-old that is it?
Floss.
Floss. Oh yeah. And the gritty. I mean, now he's all about the gritty.
You do like, I can do that.
Oh, look at you on camera. Look at you on camera. Do it. There's the floss. Yeah. Oh yeah. You got it. You got it. Oh, that's funny.
once we prime it, once we get our water going, yeah, I can get you some both of those.
Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
Oh, frog, frog. 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 I don't want him to jump on me. Oh, that was scary. You think he'll get us close enough once they get
about to back flush our well to flush all of our drilling fluids back out. That bag of mud, we mixed it up in the beginning of the video. And what it does is it holds like a reverse sandcastle. It holds your formation open long enough that you can get that casing back in. And we'll back flush it, and we got some seed gravel back over there, some silica, and that's what we'll put back in around the string.
Okay.
To act as a filter bank to prevent you from bumping any sediments or sand.
Okay, thank you.
That's the sand that was up on top of it. You see how much finer it is?
Yeah.
Water does not want to flow through that as well as it will this cool stuff.
Okay.
And I got about 20 foot of that.
Really? That looks like beach sand.
Yeah. It's some good stuff. We'll have some real good water.
Awesome. So all that dirt that came out is going back in. So they're not wasting any dirt. All right, back in the hole. Good Lord. That's why they charge a lot of money to do what they do. It's a dirty job. It's very, very dangerous. And you see the manual labor. And there's the flag. Flag at. Right where it's going. So nobody, the driveway won't come over here. I probably put something around it so that no one will run over my my well. Thank you, Jesus. So he just told me this is what they like to see when they drill. They like to see the color of beach sand come up and not clay. Woohoo! I love to keep this to have me a piece of Florida. I'm gonna break my neck just to the sound. Oh my God. It's almost scary too. Ooh-wee. It's going down. Oh my God. So, first of all, tell me about the dirt. Like, why you guys like to see that color dirt?
So if you ever go through a band of gray clay, it indicates that you're going to have hard water, but you get that good beach sand, good coarse beach sand.
Yeah.
You're going to have some pretty good water. And that's like I was telling you, only 15% of the nation gets their water out of sand formations like this. Everywhere else in their wells, they get it out of rock drilling.
Wow.
So this all used to be, under the ocean, hundreds and thousands, I guess hundreds of thousands of years ago. But down at near Enville, there's scientists that dig up seashells down there. And whenever you're drilling in that area, man, you'll get to drilling, and it just smells just like you're standing there in a bay. Just because you get all of the oyster shells coming up.
Wow.
It's pretty interesting little geology in this area.
How far is that from here? You said, what's the name of it?
Enville, Tennessee.
Enville.
Is where
Okay,
they do
Enville.
that. It's the Coon Creek Science Center.
Okay, I'll have to look that up. Okay,
It is It's about an hour and 15 minutes, hour and a half
Okay.
or so away from here.
So what are we doing here?
All right, so that's your pump on the bottom.
Okay.
And that's called a submersible pump. So it actually, you know, with old style jet pumps, you can't lift water that high. And because these are considered deep wells, you put in that style of submersible pump, so he stays under the water all the time.
Wow.
And sends your water up through that pipe.
It's going too.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. This is incredible. Do you realize, like, what your father is passing on to you? It's just incredible. I mean, everybody has to drink water.
Yeah, and that is the thing. A bunch of the knowledge base of how to do this is really starting to age out and die out. There's not many people our age doing this anymore.
Wow. It's so true, because I called around and people's like, oh, we retired, we don't do that anymore. Oh, he died. Oh, you know, I'm like, oh gosh.
Yeah, that's what me and Dad were talking about earlier.
And do y'all have a well? Do you have a well at your house?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
And do you still use, when you drink your water, do you use like a water filter thing?
I have one on my kitchen sink, but
Okay.
my well is 260 feet.
Are you kidding me?
No, I drilled it on a weekend.
Oh my God.
But now my water went through that gray clay. My water's not as good as yours. Yours is going to come out very similar to like Aquafina or Dasani. You're going to have great water.
Nice. That's good to hear. Wow.
Yeah, I'd trade wells with you in a heartbeat.
Well, I'm having a duplex here. That thing on the top is the motor.
No, the motor's hanging down there
Oh,
on
I
the
mean,
bottom. Yeah, so that's called a sanitary well seal.
okay.
And that's just a PVC 90 sitting on the top.
Okay. Wow. What do you have around your well? I mean, I'm sure you have it in a place where people are not going there. Like your dad was saying, don't have it where people are going to, it's not going to be my driveway, but I'm just thinking, what should I put around it to say, okay, don't even come over here.
Okay, well, we'll put, you'll have one of those big silver, they call it a dog box, 'cause it kind of looks like a dog house.
Okay.
That'll go over it.
All right.
And if anyone drives over it at that point, that's, you know, you kind of got to have some hard words for them for missing that one.
Okay. That's good to know. So they'll obviously know that's something they shouldn't be driving over.
Yeah.
Are y'all going to a place near here next?
Well, I'm not exactly sure where we're headed to next. I think
Okay.
we're headed back.
Awesome.
Yeah, I would. Man, I wish I could trade wells with you in a heartbeat.
Well, I'm excited. I can't wait to have a drink.
So what we'll do next is we'll pump it off, and it'll be clear for a little bit, and then it should just go back to the color of that drilling mud. Because as we're drilling with that mud, it's getting, you know, forced out into your formation.
Yes.
And once we see it get dirty again, we know we got a good well.
Okay.
Because it's pulling water from that formation.
Okay, here we go.
Sorry, man. Put it right away. I'm fine with that. I just want to show the exhaust.
Yeah.
So we got it up to a generator. We're gonna force it on as if I was turning on a one of my There's no water from my well.
This is amazing. Gosh. Wow. Incredible. I'm happy.
Just live more and love more. Who knows who we'd be if we just live more and love